Whole bunch of them. Oh, I didn't want that one. God. Oh, I didn't want that one. I couldn't pull it away from him fast enough. Oh, God, that was a good school. Can't get the waxworm on in time. Finally, it's here. I'll tell you what, the lake is froze. There's still bad ice, but there's plenty of places to get out and catch some fish. Hey, you guys, hang on to your heinies. There's a good one. Lance?
Good way to start the morning. System's loaded with a lot of these 9 to 11 inchers right now, so that's what we're going to target.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect
fish.
eaters.
Yep.
Got them.
There you go, Lance. Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, these big ones come in, they're nice, Larry.
Hold that one up, Lance. Ooh, that's a nice one, too.
Yep.
There we go. Loving it right there. I'm just basically using a small cast master with just a waxworm on.
This one's a keeper.
There you go. Nice job, Lance. Ooh, that's a good one. You're getting some good ones.
We're actually in shallow enough water, Larry. We're actually sight fishing these, using the Vexar, see them come in, but sight fishing them. And the fun game about it is you can pull them away from the small ones, and then you see a couple eaters down there and let them bite.
So I got a small one, you got the big one.
That's about our size limit right there. Wouldn't you say, Larry?
Yeah, I would say you're probably spot on with
Probably
that, Lance.
8-incher, 9-incher right there.
Yep, good eaters. Yeah, it's a better one right there, too. All kind of in that, like this one right here, in that 8.5-inch range. Again, on that little baby cast master. Lance, let's talk about like what you're doing now, because you're getting actually bigger perch than I am.
But when it comes to the spoons there, Larry, I definitely like the spoons over the Rapala, or the shiver minnow, much like you're saying. You got the fins on there, and with the spoons, you're working vertical. Oh, had one hit when I was talking. With the spoons, you're working vertical, and with the shiver minnows, Rapalas, what have you, those are basically doing a circle, going off to the side, horizontal.
Right.
So a lot of my fish attacking the bait are coming up vertically. So then I know that bait is right in front of them. You can, lack of a better term, tick them off enough with a spoon, just going vertical instead of having that bait swimming horizontal on you. Always keep that bait moving. They don't have time to analyze if there's meat on there or not. Looking for a reactionary bite is what you're looking for.
Definitely Winnebago is definitely a reactionary bite versus a feeding bite.
The number one thing is we always tell our clients that is to keep that bait moving. Never let it sit still for any length of time. If they're not going to hit it within a second, get it moving again. It's a reactionary bite, trying to get them to chase.
Yeah, huh?
Got them.
There you go. Good job.
Next year.
There's a good one, Lance. A little bit of a lull there, you go 5-10 minutes and you don't see a fish, and I'll tell you what, it seems like it's a half hour. But yeah, another 8.5, 9-incher right there. Perfect eater right there. All right, come on, just giving it that little twitch. There. Oh, that one just absolutely engulfed that little cast master. Look at that in there. Oh, came in and I missed him the first time, then he came back around and just absolutely slurped that thing right in. Again, spoons are definitely one of my favorite things to use on the Winnebago system. When you start talking about like the top 5 baits out here on this system, I would say most of them are in that spoon profile for sure. There is days that, even in the deep water, tungsten jigs work out really good and some plastics, but just for a day-to-day average, bait, I would definitely take a spoon over anything else here. So, yep, that one came just scooting right in perfectly. Again, I'm just kind of watching that Vexlar, then all of a sudden I can look down the hole and see them fish come in right there, but perfect one right there. Gotta love it. They say a perch only lives to be 7 or 8 years old, so they don't actually live very long. You think about that, what happens to all them fish when they die? They're in your freezer. It's not always about just filling buckets and buckets full of fish. It's about the experience, you guys. So think about that a little bit.
We do this guiding because we love fishing and what have you, but what's even more exciting about it is the friendships that you build over time. Clients that we've taken out, I myself have been doing it for 8 years, but when you're doing it year after year, you actually build a friendship and live each day like you can.
Right.
Like it's your last, because you never know when that time's coming.
No, get as much out of it as you can. Oh, there's a good one down there. See him? Oh, he's all over it. Ooh, what happened there? All of a sudden, whoa, Lance just left to go check another spot. And I'll tell you what, he left and all of a sudden the fish came in. And that's kind of how it goes. You know, you can never really think that you're going to sit in one spot, you know, and it's going to be constant action. You know, they come and go, and I'm okay with that. Patience is the virtue right there. Just hooking on one waxworm, basically going across 2 of the barbs right there. Nothing fancy. There we go. Gotcha that time. Again, not the biggest one. There we go. Ooh, I'll take that one any day of the week. Good solid 8.5, 9-incher right there. Hey, you know what? I'm really looking forward to it, and I really can't stress enough is that really the way the fishing should be this year on this system for ice fishing. You know, we really should have a pretty consistent 6 inches all around the whole lake. I'm sure there's always going to be thin spots that you got to watch out for. In some areas, there might even be up to 8 inches. You know, it's amazing when you start getting these negative temperatures and it stays like this all day long, and no snow on top of this ice, how much ice really will build. Whole bunch of them. Oh, I didn't want that one. God damn it. Oh, I didn't want that one. I couldn't pull it away from him fast enough. Oh, God, that was a good school. Can't get the waxworm on in time. That's why, folks, you should use beaver tail. You're not sitting here when the fish are down there trying to hook live bait back on. So what I like about the spoon, too, is that you got more flash. And basically what I do is I'm basically, until I see them come in or on the Vexilar, I'm working that water column and letting it fall. You know, fish always look up. So I think the more you work it, and it's not a super aggressive jigging, you know, it's not swinging from side to side that much, just enough to attract them so they can see it from a long distance. And then once they come in, I tighten up that cadence. And then when they move right up to it, I just stall it. And again, only let it sit there for a couple seconds. Then I just keep giving it that little bit of a twitch.
2 of them charge it. I got one of the smaller ones here. He's got it.
Good job, Lance. It's about time you come back in here, buddy.
Yeah, I figured I had to help Noah out. Can't keep Noah in the tent here alone with you that long. He'll go insane. I've never even seen that sucker hit. That's a good one.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Yep.
Nice job, Lance. Holy moly.
Slid in here this afternoon. You know, they kind of slowed down midday for us in the shallows. We got a couple out in deeper water, but figured come back in here for the evening bite and look what's down there. Got the good ones.
Nice one, Lance. Hold that one up right there. You know, and when you think about Winnebago, there's so many of them big perch out here right now, you know. I mean, and eventually we'll be able to get to that outside and get out in some deeper water. But I'll tell you, for now, this has definitely been very productive.
You got some cleaning ahead of you tonight, Smith.
Well, it's me. I thought it was you.